I'm loving this show, Dakota. I mean, so I have a 5-month-old son. So that first scene just hit me like a train. I mean, I was literally just like shaking. I was like when I was watching it. I
Sure.
just wondered, I mean, because it's quite an opener. I just wonder if you could talk about sort of getting those scripts for the first time, because obviously as an audience member, we get thrown into the deep end in quite dramatic fashion. What was that like as an actor to kind of read that? And what do you make of it as a kind of as an opening scene to kind of really grip and kind of break the hearts of of viewers around the world?
Yeah, totally. Well, I thought it was such a strong way to open it, it could have easily opened with, Sarah's character dropping him off at school or something like that, kind of just a normal day. It could have opened that way, but I thought it was so interesting to kind of right away come out with the stakes of the series. And so I thought while reading it, I thought that was a great way to start it off. And as I was reading, I think I read the first three or four scripts, and then they told me kind of what was going to happen for the rest of the series in a conversation right at the beginning. And I did not see where it was going. I totally was thrown and was like, "Oh my God, people are not going to see all of it coming." There's just a lot of twists and turns that are very unexpected. So
Yeah.
I was pleased by that, and just thought that the character that I would get to play would have something that a lot of people could relate to, and then also just selfishly I was excited to work with Sarah, and that was one of the main things. I just was a fan of Sarah's, and so was excited at the opportunity to get to work with her.
Yeah, I mean, she's great in this. I mean, that must be still such a thrill. I mean, you've been in this industry obviously quite a while now. So is that still one of the great thrills, is collaborating and working alongside such powerhouses of performers?
Yeah, it's the greatest part. It's really the greatest part, forming these relationships and getting to work with people and get to know them and build friendships and all of that is still my favorite part of being an actor and going away and having a little life that people don't know about for a few months somewhere else. And um, I still really enjoy that, and especially with a series like this where the ensemble is so wonderful and there's so many actors that was a fan of, and no one that I had worked with before, which is also exciting. You get to meet a whole bunch of new people and get to know them. So yeah, it's still the best part for me.
I mean, because it's interesting, because obviously you started in this industry so young. You were often the child to parents, and
Yeah,
now you're
right.
playing a mother. Is that quite crazy to kind of look back across your career and see that kind of development? Because I guess there would have been a time where it felt so alien that you'd be the mum on set.
Yeah, it still is weird. I mean, I still have like a little. I'm still getting used to the fact that I'm not the youngest person on the set anymore. There's like a PA or somebody in the costume department that's younger than me, and that's still kind of weird. I'm so used to being the youngest person around. So yeah, but it's great. It's exciting. It means that I've gotten to continue to do what I love to do, and still have the opportunity to do it. And um, so it's a good thing. But yes, it is still very funny, actually, that I'm like, wait, who's playing my mom? Like, where are my parents? They're like, you don't have any in this. I'm like, oh, right. Okay. Like, it is, I do think about it.
Because I mean, you obviously it is the theme of kind of a child missing is kind of running through the entire series. So there's a lot
Mm,
of tenseness. There's a lot of scenes that are very heavy. So I
mm.
just wondered about the kind of keeping the kind of levity on set. Is there an even more of an inclination to try and keep up kind of good spirits when you are dealing with material that is quite heavy for the actors to portray?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends. Some days are a little heavier than others, and I mean, for the most part, for me, I think because I started so young, I just like kind of switch on and off. Like I just that's the only way I know how to be, and I like joking around with people and getting to know members of the crew, and I don't want to miss those experiences by keeping the heaviness alive for longer than it needs to be. But that being said, there's also sometimes days where, there's someone else is having to do a really emotional scene and you're not, and it's not appropriate to be like cracking up laughing. So you have to read energies and read the room, and I find that quite easy to do. So but I don't know if there was more or less of that on this. I think it just came naturally. There's a lot of funny people in this show. Jake Lacey's a very funny man, and I became quite good friends with Abby Elliott, and so we had a lot of fun together. And yeah, so it was great personalities, and I think we all found the balance pretty easily.
Yeah, well, what's transpired is a fantastic show. I can tell you, I gave my son the biggest cuddle ever after I
I'm
watched
sure you
episode
did.
one.
Oh, well, congratulations on that.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, and best of luck with the
Yes.
release of the series. Thanks, Dakota.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!